Welcome back, everybody, to Season 2, Episode 9 of the Blooper Reel Podcast. We missed you guys last week because I was actually out of town at a wedding. None of your business. But I have a guest for you today. She has been doing comedy for about 5 years. Started doing comedy in Savannah. She's a New York native. But she has differences on if that means she's a New York comic or not. We're going to talk about that a little bit. But she's one of the hosts of the... used to be old Mike at Totally Awesome Bar. She also hosted the showcase at Frosty Frog. And she's even done shows overseas. Please give a very warm welcome to Emma Covello.
Hello.
Hello, what's up, dude? Thanks for
very
coming out here.
To be here.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see you. We were just talking about this earlier in the podcast. I felt like it's probably been like a good 3 months since I've seen you, maybe more.
Yeah, Totally Awesome Bar closed, and I
how long ago was
went
that?
into my little hole. I have no idea. Time is not
it's
real.
not real.
It's not real, yeah. Especially when you don't have something to do every Thursday.
Yeah. There's this, I'm on this weird work schedule. And I don't know if you're the same type of person, but so I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
So Monday through Thursday, I'm off. And in my mind, I was like, oh, I have so much free time. I'm going to do all this stuff. And I just filled it with other things. And now I feel like I have less time
than
what I
have
just
more jobs. Yeah.
I have more jobs
That's
now.
what we do to ourselves.
Why do we do that?
I think we have a void that we're trying to fill constantly, which I'm trying to work on.
Yeah, well, that's super depressing.
No, you can be a full person as well, and then come at the world where you have, desire as fullness instead of desire as lack. I've been really into philosophy recently.
Just recently? What caused that? What do you think made you want to jump into that?
I started doing a yoga teacher training.
Okay.
And you have to learn a lot about Hinduism.
Right.
And so my little Western brain has had to kind of interpret that in terms of people like Alan Watts and more Western thinkers that are into lots of drugs. And then how to incorporate that into my life. You
kind of recalibrating just everything you've done, and you're let's change our way of thinking.
That's what happens when you stop doing comedy for 3 months.
That's what we have to do. Comedy, we get weird without it.
Yeah, we get too weird. We get oh no, not everything is a joke. Shit.
I have to do some self work here.
Yeah. But I think it actually works into comedy really well. I think my joke writing is going to become just more intense, but real and relatable, right?
Do you think you are finding more? Because anytime someone goes to a change, I think for me, my big change is right now. I've never been a religious guy or anything like that, but I've started just leaning and being open to the idea of maybe there's something out there.
Yeah.
And there is some broad written plan. It's not just everything right. There's a plan for things and things happen for a reason. That's and I was never that way before. Yeah. It's what you do is you're in control of it. You do this. You make all these decisions.
Right.
In my
the ego death.
Yeah.
We all need the ego death.
Yeah.
In order to realize I am not super separate from you, and that's I'm kind of going through the same.
It's a control thing. I need to but once you do, and I've had it's not been consistent. It'll be in spurts where I'll just be I cannot change the situation.
Yeah. Are you into stoicism at all, Marcus Aurelius and stuff that kind of?
No, I haven't really done any research. Is that what you're researching right now too?
It's all
over
there.
You're just taking it all in.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Do you like it though? You like the changes that you're seeing? If you're seeing any right now? Yeah.
Oh yeah. It definitely makes you feel more engaged with the world, I guess, in a different way, where you just see yourself not as other rather than part of.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, that was a crazy beginning of a podcast.
That is a wild beginning of a podcast. I like it though. It's getting crazy. Try to get just a little bit closer to the microphone. Make sure I get you. No, you're good.
Right,
okay, so you're a New York native.
I am. Yeah.
Right?
Born in New York City.
Born in New York City?
Yes.
And how long did you spend there?
Pretty much my parents were in a 1-bedroom apartment with 3 kids, and so they moved us out to Westchester, which is 15 miles from New York City, north. And then I grew up there until I was 18 and moved back to the city.
Is that
for 8 years?
It's just suburb?
It's a suburb.
Type?
Yeah. I like to tell people it's where DMX is from.
Yeah.
So, if you think DMX is from New York, really he's from Westchester.
He's from Westchester.
He's from Yonkers, which is part of Westchester.
Right.
Yeah.
What did your parents do in New York? Why did they?
My mom is from Memphis actually, and she moved to New York because she wanted to be an actress, and then she gave up on that really quickly and worked for a real estate person. Like he owned a
Like a
bunch of
firm?
hotels. No,
Yeah.
this
Oh.
she's like a personal assistant to like this really rich dude
Oh, fuck,
in New
okay.
York City. Yeah, and then she pretty much did that. Took care of his kids. Like they're all like 60 years old now. Like she like still works for this family. And then my dad was a counselor at like a summer camp after school program thing.
Okay.
And then he ended up owning that same.
What?
Yeah.
That's
camp.
fucking awesome.
So my dad owned a summer camp.
Did you ever go to the summer camp?
Yeah, dude, I went to the summer camp and then worked at the summer camp.
Oh, you had to work?
Yeah,
you could like enjoy it?
No, it was fun. I was a cool camp counselor, you know.
Nice.
It was really super fun. And then the after school program was in the city, so we took care of like mostly really rich kids. Like I went to camp with like Rudy Giuliani's kids.
What?
Yeah, so I met him multiple times. Yeah.
Is he a cool dude?
No, absolutely
No?
not. You think Rudy Giuliani's cool?
I don't know.
He's
I know
crazy now.
He's
like back
crazy
then,
now.
he was like could at least hold it together.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, not cool. But yeah, interesting.
Dude, I don't. One of my big things is like all this politics and stuff. Like, I just stay away from it.
Well, yeah.
Which is interesting, and you'll realize this. So a lot of people that are in the military or were in the military, they like majority of the people that are in the military have not like voted. Like they just don't.
Well, they kind of know like. Like dude, we're not really like trying to do the things we're saying we're trying to do, right? Like
I did a whole bit about that in at Stafford's. There were some like veterans in the crowd, and I was like, "Do you remember when like they used to at least try to lie to us when we were going to war?"
Right.
Yeah,
like really talk it up.
Yeah, like
dude.
we're spreading Christianity.
Yeah.
Or like
talking about the Crusades.
Yeah,
were
like
you in the Crusades?
But just like they need fresh water. Now they don't even try to lie. There's
right.
They have weapons. They're like.
Now like, dude, they got oil, man. They got oil like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
We gotta take that shit from Cuba. We can't let them have it.
I'm
like,
not even asking for. Yeah, I'm not even asking for like full honesty. Just give me a better lie.
Right. Let me feel a little bit okay about
don't
this.
insult our intelligence.
Yeah. Well.
But in New York, how much of your time or your life did you spend there? Like how many years?
Pretty much until I moved here. Like I did little spats in like Boston.
I fucking love Boston.
Yeah, Boston's fun. I lived in like an abandoned warehouse. It was really fun.
By yourself?
No, I had like these weird roommates I found on Craigslist.
Dude, you have a wild story. We got to get into this. There's so many questions I have for you. All right, you're in New York. How old were you when you moved to Westchester?
Like 0.
Oh, you're like a baby.
I grew up in Westchester.
Are you the youngest?
But, yeah.
Okay.
But it's like literally a 40-minute train ride from there to Grand Central. So you're like I would pretty much go to the city from the time my mom let me, which was crazy because I was like 12. Like on weekends, I would just go by myself and meet up with my friends. Because my dad still owned that summer camp, so I had like a bunch of friends from the city. So yeah, it's cool.
When I was
going to shows,
I think I was in first grade. Yeah, we lived in New York for like a year. I feel like it was. We lived in the south side of Queens.
Oh, cool.
And I'm in first grade. I'm not making any significant memories. But I remember like then we moved to New Jersey from there. But my dad still worked in New York City, so every morning my mom would drive him to the train station. He'd go to there, and then 9/11 happened, and like one day he just didn't come home. We're like, hey, where's Dad? And they're like, oh, they flew a plane into the World Trade Center, and he won't be home. And I was like, I don't know what any of that means. I was like, what is a World Trade Center? Like,
did your dad die in 9/11?
No, he did not.
Okay, just he couldn't get home because...
He couldn't get home. Okay. I should have clarified that.
One day you just didn't come home.
What'd your dad do? Yeah. He was a pilot. No.
Like, oh shit, dude.
No, but I just like, as a kid, I was like, he's not a pilot.
Okay, wait, so how old were you when 9/11 happened?
It happened in like 2001.
Yes.
And
you almost forgot.
It is 2020. Never forget. It's 2026, and I'm 33.
Okay.
Whatever that
cool.
math
All right,
sounds.
cool. Yeah, you're younger than me.
Yeah.
So.
Can I ask you how old you are?
I'm 37.
You're 37. People think I'm like 40. And you know, I'm aging like a banana. It's not great.
No, you look great.
Dude, thank you so much.
I was in Westchester when I remembered like all of that. Yeah. It is funny because like comedy, dude, so many people make 9/11 jokes. Yeah. And I haven't been able to come up with like a rebuttal of like, you weren't locked in your science classroom. Like you weren't like I don't know, it's just hilarious. Like people that were not alive in 2001.
Yeah.
love 9/11 jokes.
Me,
dude.
you know Evie, of course, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I asked her, like, what do you think is more significant impact on like a generation, like being a kid going through 9/11 or being a kid going through COVID? I think we settled on COVID.
COVID, I think so.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
because that was just like they locked us down.
Yeah,
dude.
there's like don't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't even imagine being a child or like even someone younger than what I was going through COVID. Like, even that, I mean, that's kind of why I'm in Savannah. Is like I freaked out during COVID and was like,
this is during COVID? Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so you are in Westchester. Like, what do you, did you go to college there? Like, what
I
was
went
your
to college
life like
in New York
there?
City.
Yeah.
In Harlem, which was awesome. City
Nice.
College, yeah. I studied photography, which was really cool. Worked at the dark room.
Why photography?
I just really liked it. Actually, I studied history up until the point where they were like, if you change your major to photography, you can just graduate. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I took enough classes. I didn't realize what I was doing, but took more classes in photography than my actual major. And so I just graduated and then kind of did nothing with it. Like, worked at the dark room for a while and then worked at galleries and then worked at bars and dog walked and literally anything I could do just to like.
Out of those jobs, which did you think is the most fun? Was the dog walking one fun?
Dog walking was really fun.
Really fun.
Dog walking was great. I got to hang out with dogs all day.
Awesome.
I got to walk a lot. I biked from like apartment to apartment, so I was like in fucking peak physical condition, just like walking 20 miles a day, and then would just eat pizza. Like all
like,
night,
fuck it,
dude. I couldn't gain weight like at all. I was like, let me just eat a whole pizza after work because that's what you do in New York City.
That would be,
I know, yeah. It was really fun. It was good.
I do love. So I'm not a big city guy, dude. I fucking hate the city. Like even going to Savannah and like going down there, Mike. I'm like, I hate this.
Yeah, we were in the
so
middle of
much,
nowhere.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this. This is my speed here, dude.
Okay,
like,
cool.
It's quiet. Like my gym's here. The grocery store's like it's all just like right here. Like, I don't need to go anywhere. But so you graduated college like in photography, and you were just it wasn't even like a real passion for photography. It was like, oh, I can graduate sooner. And,
yeah,
like,
I mean, I loved it. I shoot film though, so it's like once you're out of school and don't have access to a dark room that has all this stupid shit, like you pretty much can't do it.
Right.
Like
unless you buy all that shit yourself.
Yeah, which is and have space. In New York City, like literally, like where I lived, like you opened the door and you like jumped into bed. You know, like you're like there's no other living. Yeah.
Did you ever have a roommate? So like when you graduated college, did you move back to the city or did you stay like in the Westchester like hang? Like,
I went to college in the city.
And you like lived there in dorms and stuff like that? Or you had your apartment?
I lived in an apartment. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
how expensive was that as like a college student, dude?
I had roommates.
Yeah.
My brother lived with me, which was really fun, and my friend from high school, and then we had like other people just around.
Yeah.
I mean, in 2007, it was not that. It was like $2,400 in a 4-bedroom apartment in New York City, which like isn't crazy. I mean, we were in Washington Heights, so we weren't in like the heart of like anything. But yeah, it was great. And then I moved to Bed-Stuy after I graduated and got an apartment for like $1,000 a month.
Oh shit!
And then had other people live with me too. So I was paying like $300 to live in this apartment. I mean, you're never home. Like I worked at a bar. I did like a bunch of jobs. I don't know.
I do like the part of living in a city is like you can walk places.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to drive, like it'd be so nice. Just like, hey, I'm hungry.
Really,
I'm gonna go like just walk to this other place and get food and walk.
Yeah.
It'd be so nice to do.
Savannah, I do that. I just walk to the grocery store. I bike everywhere.
How close? You live like in Savannah, like you?
I live like pretty close to the Maria Kroger.
That's fucking dope,
yeah.
dude. I get why people like it. It's just too much for me. Like, there's a lot of people I don't like.
I love that because Savannah's like, when I moved to Savannah, I had no idea that it was that small. Like, I had no concept of like, oh, this is a city. I've heard of it. It must be a pretty big city. And I was like, oh no, it's like the same people over and over again. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
it's fun.
I think it might have been Toby that explained it. He was like, "It's like a really big town.
Yeah,
like it's
it is.
It's like a big city, but it's a big city in the sense that like we have the port. Like it's a big like economic city.
Yeah,
right.
Tons of tourists.
Tons of tourists. Yeah. Like as far as like cities goes, like there's not like giant buildings here and like fucking like that.
Which I like.
Yeah, I do like that.
It feels more like European. Like
yes.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Have you ever been to Ireland?
Yeah.
I went to Dublin and like I was walking around Dublin. I'm like, this looks like fucking Savannah.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I'm in Savannah right now. There's just bars everywhere and like cobblestone and like this is River Street.
Yeah, which makes sense. It was settled by
Irish people.
Yeah. I when I came back from France when I was like FaceTiming my friend and showing him Savannah, and he was like, "This is America." He like never been to America. I was like, "It is, but this is not what America looks like." Yeah, like America is huge. Yeah, you have no concept of it because you can take a train anywhere and but it's awesome. Yeah.
And then so you're living in this apartment. How long after you graduate and you have like these odd jobs and stuff like that? Do you want to like fast forward right to COVID, or is there like anything like? And what was your day-to-day like? Like, you would just wake... Let's say for the dog walker stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're an adult. You've graduated college. Like, and then you're just... Were you in the, like, okay, well, like, what now?
Yeah. I've had, like, about a million odd jobs. Yeah. Like, it just kept going. And then I eventually moved out of the city back to Westchester for a little while because my mom moved to Germany to live with my sister.
Okay.
My sister lived in Germany since I was, like, 18.
Right.
And then...
Does she still live there?
Yeah. Okay. I lived with her for a little while too. Germany's awesome. But she's like, I don't want to give up my apartment. I don't want to give up my job. So basically I like became my mom. Like I like took her apartment and her job and kept it for her while she was gone for like.
And the company was cool with that?
She was just waitressing.
Okay.
So I just did that, and then she came back and we worked together for a little while, which was really fun.
Nice.
And then.
You're close with your mom?
Yeah.
Good.
And then I moved even further north to the Catskills.
Okay.
To a cabin. It's like woods, lakes.
Ooh,
it's
you're speaking to my heart.
That's what I was doing. So then I started a business with my brother up there.
What was the business?
We took care of people's second homes. Like,
ooh, okay.
So
you're just like caretakers for that. Like their summer homes or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They're all from like the city. They don't know how to do anything like in a house at all.
How do you winterize this?
How do you do literally anything? And so we did that for a while until I moved. Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Basically, it got weird during COVID for that because it didn't really affect us that much. We actually got busier.
You weren't around people like.
We weren't around people like that. Yeah. We weren't. It was like, and we were taking people like. Basically, all those houses got rented out because people wanted to get out of the city.
Yeah.
Because New York City was like the epicenter in America of COVID, and then it just like gentrified that area. Like all the houses got bought up by people from the city. We were like busier than ever. And it just got really depressing because it was one of the poorest counties in New York State. And then it's just like this influx. Yeah. And like anyone that lived there couldn't afford to live there all of a sudden, which is crazy.
This is the fucking most annoying thing ever. Like, they just opened up, there's like this new deal for like 1,000 new homes in this area.
Right.
And like people fought it for a while. I was like, and to me, it's like, I don't know enough about real estate and all this shit. Yeah. Like, it's like people need homes. Like, what are you going to do? But,
it's weird. Thing. So basically that made me really depressed.
You know what's funny?
Oh,
sorry.
No, you're good.
What's funny? A lot of people when they think of New York, they're just like New York City's the only thing they think of. The state of New York is fucking huge, massive. Dude. Yeah. And majority of it is dairy farms.
Yeah.
Dairy farms and woods.
That's what we used to say. We're like, you go so far north, you go south.
Yes.
Like, basically,
100%.
You're like all of a sudden everyone is like just like anyone else.
Dude, there's just rednecks out there, dude. Yeah.
Yep.
And
New York rednecks are serious too, man. Yeah. They're like almost Canadian also, some of them, which is even weirder. Like, they're like
Canadian, like in the dead of winter lumberjack people. Yeah. Like my I lived in Watertown for like 4 years, right? So it was like upstate. Like I almost accidentally went to Canada because I missed my
you're right
it's
there.
Right there.
Yeah. It's fun.
And it's just I hate the fucking snow. I hate the cold.
That's where I'm at right now.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate I would shovel my driveway, because I was in the Army at the time. I'd shovel my driveway that night, and then I'd get up for like 5 a.m. to go to PT, and I'd go, and like my driveway is full of snow again. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But it is some of the best fishing I've seen up there, like during salmon season.
Dude.
I went camping up there. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. Summer up there rules.
It's fucking awesome.
All you do is like swim in lakes and go. Like I'm right near the Delaware River. Mm-hmm. It's so fun.
Ugh. Do you like camping? Do you like doing a lot of outdoor stuff?
Yeah.
I get super serious when I camp. I like pack. We did a camping trip here actually, and it's like Augusta, Georgia area or something like that. Cool. It was me and my buddies, like a 4-day fishing trip. We're like right on the river. I was like, everyone bring a steak for each night.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
And then like I made like twice baked potatoes and I wrapped them up in foil, and then like I like got all this food and stuff, and I like my buddy bought a cast iron. I was like, no one touched it. I'm gonna cook over this, and like we had steak and potatoes every night, awesome. And like there's so much. And then we like wake up in the morning, take our kayaks, go straight into the lake and swim, and then like come. It was good.
So great.
I love camping.
I haven't camped since the last time I went camping was in Europe, and totally different experience.
Tell me about that.
I was like trying to hide all our food and like put shit in trees, and they were like, "What are you scared of?" And I was like, "Bears."
Bears,
and they were like, "Bears." There's no fucking bears in Europe. There's like no like predators in Europe anymore. They've pretty much got rid of all of them. And I was like, "Oh man!" Like, and I was like, "America is scary."
Yeah.
Like telling them about like bugs or like just anything, and people were like, "What?" Like these like Europeans that have like no concept of how wild America is.
Like what Australia is to us, like we're Australia
Dude,
to
we're
Europe.
worse than Australia.
Really?
Yeah, we have way more like poisonous spiders and all that kind of shit.
Fuck?
Yeah, we do. Like honestly, America has way more crazy shit than Australia does. They just get a bad rap because they also like are dumb. Like they do really dumb shit all the time. So.
And we're gonna catch this really this fucking dinosaur and gonna jump on his back.
Yeah. They're
why?
Not,
If you don't have to, don't do
Australians
that.
Are not smart as people. You know, penal colony.
Penal colony.
Yeah.
All right, so you like.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just really wanted to zone in on upstate New York. You guys are doing good. Snow sucks. But that's about it.
It's true.
And then you, so COVID happens, right? Like you guys are thriving as a business during this time frame.
Oh yeah.
So what is the point? Because you're how old at this point now?
32.
32. Yeah, 32. Because you should be in front.
Yeah.
So 32. Your whole adult life, all you've known is like New York, like, and you're like near family, like relatively, like you're the city.
I work with my brother. We own
you work with your brother,
together,
like you're right there next to the city, which seems like you're really passionate about being and like being able to go to and visit friends there. So why the move to Savannah? What made you want to do that?
I got accepted into a master's program at SCAD.
Get the fuck out of here! That's awesome.
In sustainable design.
Okay.
So I thought I could use that. Basically taking any type of like program or I don't know, really anything and making it more efficient and like sustainable so that it can keep going instead of like exponential growth or whatever's happening. Like those things are just not possible in like a place with finite resources, like the Earth. So basically just turning any of that into a better process.
Why that? What interested you about that? Just like at its core value, like making things sustainable, not just being like a throwaway type culture.
I was like watching it happen in my business where I'm just like, dude, this is crazy. Like all these people moving up here, no one can afford to live here that actually is from here. Like it just didn't make any sense. And then like having to change the landscape because now there's so many people. It's just got like too much. And I was like, I need to figure out some way to not be a part of this.
It says a lot about you as a person. You like had this thing and it like changed your entire thought process and like, hey, I don't like this. And instead of being like, well, there's nothing I can do about it, you're like, I'm going to go to school and like get a degree to like make a difference in this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was cool. I don't know if it was the best decision, but, but yeah, it was a cool program.
How did your family feel about like, all right, hey, I'm going to fucking
I'm like, they I just do stuff.
They know that's your personality. You're like an impulsive like, hey, I'm doing it.
I've like traveled like a lot by myself, like and things like that, and they just like most of the time they don't find out until like after. My mom's like, oh cool, I didn't know you went to Morocco by yourself. Thanks for not telling me until after you came home safe. I'm like, yeah, cool.
I think I'm like that in a sense too. Like if I get something, I will hyperfixate on it and like I'm like, this is what I'm doing. Like nothing will change my mind. I'm doing this like no matter what, even if you hear about their whining. Hey, I hear you guys laughing in there. Sorry, that's my dog out there. But do you, and let me know if I'm wrong, but like you get this thing in your head like this is what I'm doing, like no one can stop you, and then you're like,
I mean, I can be stopped. Like I'm like,
Is it difficult to stop you?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just like kind of.
As you answered that, I saw your eye twitch, so I know you're like.
Yeah, a little strong-headed. I mean, you have to be like when New Yorkers are like that's kind
of
it's
thing. Like bred in, it's like in your blood.
Yeah,
like,
and plus I'm like the youngest, so I kind of like not got ignored, I would say, but it didn't really matter what I was doing at that point. They were like,
I think parents become way more lax on the third kid because they're like first kid like we have to do everything, we have to make sure the child's we have to protect, and the middle one they're like, okay, we learned some lessons, let's like figure things out, and then the third we're like, it's fine,
they're
like,
fine,
they'll
be
fine,
they're gonna figure it out, they're gonna land on their feet, they're gonna be good. My parents also got divorced when I was in middle school. Okay. So like then it was like a fucking free for all. Yeah. Like it was like they were both doing what they wanted to do, and I was like, well, I just get to do what I want to do now. Nice. Like figure it out. But yeah, which is we're all. Are you a product of divorce?
No.
Oh, cool. And you do comedy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I am the youngest.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a half brother who lives in India, and then I have my brother who's in California. Cool. I don't know what he does. He's explained it to me several times, and I don't know still.
Yeah, jobs are not.
He makes a
real.
fuckload of money.
Yeah.
Like, I think my brother, like, he was always like book smart guy, super smart, like all these full rides to like colleges and shit.
Yeah.
And then I was getting ready to graduate. I'm 2 years younger than him. I was getting ready to graduate. And I was like, I'm not getting a scholarship. Like, that's just not happening. So I joined the military to pay for college, and then I got in the military. I was like, I really like this. This makes sense.
Nice.
They just tell me what to do, and I just do that. Yeah.
That's all we want.
And then it worked out. So that's where I went. So like my mom like talks to me to like her other Indian friends, and like they're all like, oh, my son is a doctor.
Right.
And, like my daughter is a dentist, and it gets to my mom and he's like, he does something with helicopters. Don't just skip me. Don't talk to me.
That's cool though. It's like it's different.
I like it. It's cool.
Yeah.
So was it difficult to get accepted? And was that like your first thing? Like you seem like a person that does like research and things and like wants to collect know all the ins and outs of something before you make a decision. So I'm assuming you just like sat down, did research on this, like learning more about the issue that was concerning you.
Yeah.
And then like SCAD came up and you're like, okay, this is...
It is basically the only program that was like a sustainable program not for scientists.
Right.
Like I don't have a science background. Like I have a photography background, like, and then have like, own my business and did stuff like that. So it was just kind of, it was a design program rather than a like environmental science program.
Right.
So I was able to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they gave me some pretty good money, which was nice.
Nice.
Just to like, it's like a different background. A lot of the people that are in my program just like came straight from their undergrad, like right into that. A lot of people from India actually.
Interesting.
Mostly people from India.
I don't know what he's barking at.
He's excited.
He's excited.
Yeah. He should be. Yeah. So I did that and then planned on coming here and...
I'm gonna go check on him. See if he's
be good.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. I just see what was going on.
Dog break.
Yeah, you were talking about like getting into the master's program, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. So then I did that. Decided to move down here.
Right.
Which was interesting. I had a partner at the time.
Okay.
And we were supposed to move together. He was a musician from Ireland, actually.
Cool.
Yeah, cool guy.
How'd you guys meet?
In New York.
Yeah, he was just in New York.
Yeah, he was bartending in like that. Yeah.
Right.
And I used to go there and do Irish car bombs, which is apparently really fucked up to do, but
Yeah.
It's he was from the north of Ireland. I learned a lot. I know a lot more about the Troubles now than I thought I ever would. But then we broke up like pretty much right before we were gonna move. Like,
can I ask what happened?
It was just just not compatible, and I was like, do we really want to like move together?
Yeah, do we want to make this life changing?
We know no one there except for each other. So I of course was just like, no, and then ended up coming down here by myself to look for apartments, and that's when I first did comedy. The first time was just like on that.
Looking for apartments? Like
just my first trip down here, and I was like...
Oh, this is just a trip. You weren't like, this was like the move.
This was like a trip to find a place to live once I moved here a couple months later.
Is it difficult finding apartments in Savannah? Like, are they pretty expensive down here?
Yeah, it's expensive. And like, just like, they're terrible. The apartments are really bad. It's fine though, whatever. I like ended up living in a little like complex out on Whitmarsh. Towards Tybee.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, that's when I first did comedy though. That was the first time. I was just like, fuck it. I'm here alone. I don't know anybody in this city. No one knows me. Like, this is fine. I'll just do this.
This is a really good segue then. So, okay. Had you ever thought about doing stand-up comedy before? Had you ever were you a big stand-up comedy fan? Like, you would watch specials all the time?
No.
Were you like big into comedy movies?
No, I actually I never watched stand-up.
What's your favorite genre of movie? Can I guess?
Sci-fi.
Shit.
Yeah, sorry.
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
Do you have a favorite sci-fi movie?
Probably like Blade Runner.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
Blade
probably.
Runner.
I mean, I like Alien and like the Alien series. And
I like Interstellar.
Interstellar's great.
So good.
Yeah,
I remember when I went to the movie theater with my friend to watch it. I had no fucking idea what this movie was about. And I sat down, and my friend just looked at me and goes, all right, get ready to sit here for 3 hours. And I was like, fuck.
So good, though.
So good,
Yeah, no, I'm big. You were going to guess sci-fi? That's funny.
I wasn't actually. I was going to guess horror, but...
No, absolutely not.
I love scary movies.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I'm not a big... I like psychological thrillers.
Those are good.
Yeah, I can do that, but I don't really like like, I don't know. Unless it's campy. I don't really like blood and guts.
Yeah. Do you like, okay, no blood and guts. There's a movie that just came out recently called Hokum.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
So fun. You will not like it.
Yeah,
it is very scary. You will not like it. You will not like it.
I will say that place I lived in Boston, in this abandoned warehouse, I'm pretty sure they filmed Saw there.
Dude, fucking talk to me about this warehouse. But how did we gloss over this?
Because it's such a small part of my life.
You softballed it. I lived in an abandoned warehouse. All right, so let's move on to this. I worked with my brother. No. We got to circle back to this. Why?
I just wanted a little bit of a change, so I moved to went to Boston.
Okay.
I had friends there.
Great city, by the way. I love Boston.
Yeah, Boston's cool. And then I was looking for places to live, and on Craigslist used to be less sketchy.
Yeah.
I used to do ride shares on there all the time. I used to get.
You'll definitely get murdered now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I got ride shares from Portland, Maine or Portland, Oregon to Sacramento. Places I did use Craigslist all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all sorts of fun stuff on there. But sorry. So I moved there. And they were advertising an apartment in a warehouse.
How big was it? Like a proper warehouse? Like it's a big just.
It was a really cool warehouse. It was a big loft, and then they had some partitions up for rooms. And there was a couple other people that lived there, but then it was still an abandoned warehouse. There was
were you living there illegally?
I think so.
Okay.
There was a landlord. He was very scary looking, but you could go throughout all this whole row row of warehouses all connected, and so you could pretty much just explore through there. It was
terrifying.
It was an ice pack factory. I know, it was really scary.
That's
so
terrifying.
much black mold, dude.
Were your roommates pretty cool?
Yeah, they were cool. They were in hardcore bands, so then we would have shows there also, which was really fun.
That's dope.
Yeah. It did eventually burn down. Not when I was living there, but my roommate messaged me a couple months later, and he was like, dude. First of all, the FBI raided it because
makes sense.
The hardcore scene in Boston has weird.
Right.
It's kind of sketchy, and that happened, and then a couple months later it burned down.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So
okay.
I don't know.
So arson for sure.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm pretty sure they filmed one of the Saws there.
Yeah, probably.
Because it looked like that.
Yeah,
it was weird. It was fun though.
Horrifying, dude.
Maybe that's why my life is a horror film. I don't have to watch them.
There you go. That's it. Do you think because you've gone through things like that in your life, you have a different outlook, and when things are difficult, you're it could be worse than this.
Oh yeah.
It could be so much worse than this.
Yeah, I think traveling alone and stuff really taught me that.
Yeah.
My first trip I did alone. I didn't mean to. My friend was supposed to travel with me, and I got to his place, and he was just fucked up, not where I thought he was in life.
Okay.
And I was oh, I can't be here. And then just did the rest of the trip by myself because I had to.
Where was it trip at?
That was just on the West on West Coast.
Okay.
Washington down to California.
Nice.
Which was and then I just from then on was I can.
You can do. We become self-reliant. It's the thing about when you do something. A lot of people are scared to fail. When you're traveling alone is a big thing. I think, especially
I was 19 when it happened too.
That's okay. That's insane. Please don't travel alone. It's great to be self-reliant, but try to take someone with you.
It's very fun.
I'm sure. I know a lot of people who travel alone, but me, I like talking to people. I like sharing experiences and stuff. So and I don't like meeting new people. So I was I'm not gonna be that guy that's hey, I'm traveling. If I'm by myself, I'm don't talk to me.
No, you would. I think you would.
You think so?
Yeah. There's a big thing with do you like David Sedaris or any people like that? Yeah. I listened to this thing when he's talking about writing.
Yeah.
And just he's you have to talk to people. If you want to be someone that can write things jokes or whatever that can relate to people, it's you have to know people.
That's
and
true.
People are so different and so fun and so weird, and you're just kind of constantly surprised by what you'll learn when you
hear some crazy things. Anytime I go to a trip, go home or if I travel or something that, I come back with at least 2 or 3 new jokes.
Yeah.
Just because your entire perspective changes and things like that. You learn all these new experiences and stuff. So
it's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Your most recent trip was Spain, or have you been to anything? Anywhere?
That was pretty much my most. Yeah.
Solo traveling in Spain, or
no? I
friends,
actually went with my sister. Met me there.
Right.
My family was there with me. Doing comedy there was hilarious.
Tell me about that, dude.
So I haven't done comedy in another country ever.
Wait, actually, hold on. We have to get into like what made you don't want to do, like, you've never had a comedy thing. This is insane to me.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So you're in Savannah.
I like comedy. Like I think it can be funny.
Right.
I just like never really got into it. I've been to a couple comedy shows in New York just because it's like anywhere you can go wherever you want. And people like, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. I like comedy movies too. Like I grew up with a lot of like old school.
What mic was it that you did for the first time?
Totally Awesome Bar.
Totally Awesome Bar?
Was my first ever comedy mic.
And you were just like, I'm going to go and
sign
just do it. You're signing to do it.
Yeah.
Did you have material written down?
I had a couple things. Like I made a joke about the fact that I came down here by myself, but I wasn't planning on coming. It was like I was supposed to be with my ex.
Right.
And so I rented us like a haunted hotel room.
Was it Marshall House or?
It was Planters Inn.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Which is like right next to the old Pink House. And so I like did all that and like got all excited for like spooky stuff, but then was like by myself doing it all.
Was it terrifying?
It wasn't terrifying, but I just made jokes about that.
At least
like,
unsettling.
Yeah. I made jokes.
So you don't like horror movies, but you'll put yourself in a situation where you're in a haunted.
Man, life is scary.
I do. I'm not a big like. I don't believe in ghosts. Like I've never had a ghost experience or anything. I want to. I think it would be cool, but I love watching like these YouTube ghost videos.
Yeah.
And I will watch hours.
But you're like, I don't believe any of this is real.
I don't believe. It's some fucking lady. It was my friend's like wife or fiance. I can't remember. And I was like, yeah, like I don't believe in ghosts. 'Cause she was like really believed in ghosts.
Yeah.
And she's like, we watch all these YouTube videos about ghosts. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm like, yeah, I also watch the Avenger movies. I don't think superheroes are real.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was just like, are you going to try to convince me Captain America's real?
I guess it's just funnier because these people are like trying to convince you it's real.
Yeah.
Whereas like the Avengers aren't trying to convince you
That's
that this
also
is
true,
real,
yes.
right? Like this is like a cinematic
Good point,
universe that they have made.
The funniest ones are, and I don't watch these ones because they're like scary. They're hilarious to me. Like the Zach Baggins one, like the ghost encounter ones.
Yeah,
it's like any show where they just like, oh my god, did you hear that? I sensed something, and I'm like, shut the fuck up! Like, no, you don't hear anything, dude. You're a liar.
I mean, it's all in like the like green, like.
I think you do have to be a specific type of person to like see a ghost. Does that make sense? You kind of have to have like one be like willing and open to it, and then there's some people that could just like see that shit, dude.
So you do believe in it?
I don't know.
Or like you believe that they're crazy enough to think that they are actually seeing it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's different. I mean, what is perception? What is reality? Right? Just like
I don't know, dude. Whatever books you're reading, they have changed you so.
I've always been like this.
This is the longest conversation we've had, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
We just said so the tap thing we're gonna get into because we'll save that for the first set worst set thing, like the jokes you wrote down and stuff.
Oh yeah, so I basically had a joke about like I've told it recently because I think it is a little funny where like I'm just in my hotel room on this trip that I planned on like basically the joke goes I set it up for like my first time down here in Savannah, I planned this whole trip for me and my partner, blah blah blah, all this stuff, and then it's like and then we broke up, right? And then it's like so that's like funny to me,
right?
And it's funny to other people, right? So doing this trip solo, and I'm just pacing in my room, singing the Ghostbusters theme song of like I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Yeah.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Like it's like, and then I'm just like, that's a double negative. I am afraid of the ghost.
Yeah,
like
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. What the fuck? It's a really stupid joke, but that was the first joke I told.
That's the very first joke you ever told.
Yeah, a tag. Yeah.
How'd it do?
Did pretty well.
Yeah.
Wrath Nasty was there. He was like, that was great, and it was fun. Yeah, it was good. Totally different comedy scene then, though, for real. Yeah. Yeah,
for sure. So, let's go to Spain real quick. You're just there, like, traveling friends, family, stuff like that, right? What do you think it is about, like, why do you like to travel so much?
I just like to, like, see how other people live. Because I feel like you can get really stuck in your little, like, bubble of, like, this is what people do and this is how life works, and then you go someplace else and you're like, oh no, this is completely different. They don't give a like they value certain things differently, spend their time doing different things, thinking about different stuff, and so I think you just get those perspectives and it like makes it way easier to just
I think perspective is like one of the most important things you can have as a person.
Yeah.
Everyone has perspective, but like the being able to look like different perspectives, like in one moment, right? I think that really helps you empathize with people a lot.
For sure. Well, it's like there is a thing where we don't think that other people are as whole of a human as we are because we don't know what they're thinking, right? It's like you'll never know. But I think it's really important to like look at someone and be like, you have just as full a life as I do, doing your own things, experiencing your own reality, and like that's important. That's valid. Like whatever you're doing is valid too. And then I think when you come together with that person, you can relate to them more, right? It's like you're just like so. I think like traveling has helped me do that a lot, where I just see.
So would you say you travel more for the people than the actual place itself?
Yeah, and like art and architecture and just see It's
what
more
kind of
like
art?
cultural.
You mentioned I think before the podcast, like you do like art as a hobby. Like
Yeah,
what kind
it's
of
like
art do you do?
painting and
Just painting.
Yeah, mostly drawing, that kind of stuff. Printmaking a little bit.
What was I gonna say? I'm from like a smaller town in Kentucky, and I know people that have like just lived in Kentucky forever. Like they've never moved. Like they've like traveled on like vacations and stuff. Like nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. But like I go and talk to them like again like me and you, we've traveled before.
Yeah.
Like I've been to different countries and like seen, and even just in the military, like you could be in like Fort Campbell, Kentucky, but like there's all these different people that came from everywhere.
True, that's cool.
In one place, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you get all these different perspectives, and then you travel with that group to another place, and you like learn about these different people and cultures and all that stuff. So I think it does help you grow as a person. If you just live in one place forever, like you gotta at least get out just a little bit.
Yeah.
And just I think it makes you a better person. Yeah.
For sure. And then doing comedy there was weird.
Yeah,
as a comedian.
How did you when you went to Spain? Did you have a goal in here? Like I'm gonna do comedy there, or like the opportunity?
I just randomly like met some dude at. I was having a vermouth, as one does in Spain.
Of course.
And this guy came in, and we'd been thinking about doing a tour, like a biking tour. Sorry.
You're good.
And it went away. And he was like, yeah, I do this biking tour, I do this stuff. And he's like, we also do a comedy show. And I was with my brother, and he's like, she does comedy.
Of course,
And he was just like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, do you want to do a comedy show? And I was like, sure. He's like, it's called Degenerates Abroad. It's in English. You don't have to like worry about speaking Spanish. Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. So then I did it. And it was really fun. I have made jokes about it since then because I'd never done comedy outside of America, right? It's like I've done comedy in like Denver, New York. I've done comedy in like different places in America, but you still like have that same background of like we're from America. We have the same like we think about similar things, right? And I have this joke about Monica Lewinsky.
Right.
And everyone knew who she was, which is
in Spain.
Yes.
Oh, what? Really?
Because I was like trying to like kind of test the waters. I also made a joke about 9/11 because
of course, yeah.
Because there's a shop there that had this sign that looked like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
But it said 9/11.
Get the fuck
in the
out.
7-Eleven like font and like logo and everything, and then it was a weed shop.
That's awesome.
Which I thought was so funny. I was like, dude, you guys are like Mr. Weed 9/11.
Yeah.
Like and like fucking always forget, dude. Fucking always forgot. So stupid. But I was like, you guys are fucked up. Like in Spain, you guys are. That's what kind of joke is that? And they all thought it was really funny because they all knew exactly what store I was talking about in Madrid. They were like, yeah, the weed shop.
Is it just the one, or is that like a franchise that they have?
No, I think it's just the one.
The one. Everyone knows.
Yeah. But then I was like, kind of trying to like test the waters on that. Like, do you guys know who Monica Lewinsky was? And everyone knew.
How?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Like, I don't even know who the fucking president of Spain is right now.
I know, yeah.
Let alone who he cheated on with, like, in 90, whatever 2000, whatever year that was. Yeah.
There's like American people that follow the royal family really close.
That's true. That's
but that's like
the royal family.
The royal family,
the king and queen of fucking England. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it was interesting to me. I mean, Bill Clinton is not the royal family. Like,
no, not at all.
Monica Lewinsky is
not
just like was an intern that.
What does Monica Lewinsky do now?
She's an activist.
For
now, I don't know.
Just
stuff,
activist.
Probably like
activist for
not giving
BJs
to two gross old men. Like
that's a
you
good
don't have
cause.
To. Yeah.
I'll donate to that.
You don't have to.
You don't.
Women, you don't have to give blowjobs to gross old men if you don't want to.
If you want to,
if you're into it, though,
if you're into it, like I don't want to stop you. If that's your thing, go.
Dude, she wouldn't be famous if that didn't happen. No. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Anyway, they all knew, and I thought that was really crazy. I was like, man, like we've really made it in this world. Like, like America, we're so classy, dude.
You know about our sex scandal, our our presidential sex scandals.
Yeah, I mean, it's really more of like a blowjob joke. Like it's I don't know. Yeah, which I try to steer away from, but it's not like it's fine.
Blowjob jokes are funny. I don't think I have any blowjob jokes.
That's like my only one is really about Monica Lewinsky, and then also
I thought you were saying I don't even blowjob. I was like, oh, that's my only one. Me like, I only do blowjob jokes.
Actually,
I exclusively do blowjob jokes.
Funny. No, no, I do have the one about like well, the joke goes that I'm just jealous of Monica Lewinsky because she gave a blowjob heard around the world. Like I will never be famous for giving a blowjob. Like I just won't because I just no matter how hard I try, like that's pretty hard to do.
Who do you think would be who do you think would put you on the map?
That's what I'm saying. Like it wouldn't have anything to do with my skills. It would have to do with whoever. Yeah, exactly. Penis. Yeah, which is like that's not fair. That's not
fair.
What I'm trying to do.
That's not fair.
I'm trying to be famous.
You do all the work.
Yeah. Yeah. They just have the piece.
The other half of the equation.
Yeah. That isn't even doing any of the work.
This is the most blowjob talk that's ever happened on this podcast. Sorry. You're good. Weird segue. Kind of a good segue, actually. So, do you think... Well, let me ask you this first. Like, what is your goal in stand-up? Like, are you in that space? I know you, like, kind of mentioned... I don't know if you want to talk about, like, maybe even, like, a step back or something. Like, do you have a goal, like, in your mind? Like, hey, I want this to be a full-time job. Hey, I want this to be something that takes me somewhere. Or is it just something you do because it's fun for you?
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun. I mean, I could... No, I don't think I'll ever like want to do it full time. It's like it's mentally exhausting sometimes.
I agree.
Right? Yeah. And like maybe I'd have that bandwidth one day, but maybe not. It'd have to be like a really good. And I kind of feel like the way comedy goes now is like you can become a famous comedian, but you also have to like then act, and you also have to like do all these other things. Like it's not like you're ever just gonna be. You
can't just be like that guy who hit a bunch of mics.
Yeah, and like they're just you have enough money to like live now. Yeah. It's like doesn't really work. You can
do a bunch of other shit.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, like make a podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Blooper Reel podcast.
We're here because we want to be.
We need money. But I think. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I think I'm the same way. Like this is just a fun thing for me to do. Like I love going to like the novelty of it, like going to an open mic and like you see all the comics there and like some of them are there like working on materials and their jokes and then like you're just hanging out bullshit and then like it is just a fun environment being in the bar. You know,
people are hilarious. And that's great. Because like you don't always find that.
No, you don't. Some of my funniest times were just like sitting at the skee-ball machine at Tab with you, just like bullshitting about like.
It's so silly. Yeah. Or like upstairs at Tab used to be so fun, just standing out there and just like talking bullshit, just so dumb, but like just so funny.
And then like a lot because it's like I think we're funny people like individually, like any good like you have to be a little funny
to do comedy. You should be.
You should be.
You would think.
Really, it's like one of the first things on your list you should
have.
Think. But like whenever like if it's just me and like other comics, we're funnier together. Yeah. So it's just constant laughter the whole time, and it's so much fun.
It's so fun. I know.
Being a female comic, do you think there's like certain things that like are more difficult for you as a female comic, or like have you faced anything like while doing this that you're like it would be different if you were a female?
I think like. Particularly for me, I just like have tried so hard to make it not about me being a woman. Like I kind of try to steer away, especially when I first started, like from even like talking about being a lady. Like I just like avoided it completely and just made jokes about just life.
Stuff
like,
you thought that was funny.
Yeah. And like, and it just kind of is annoying. Like I try not to like hypersexualize myself at all because I just think that that's kind of like low hanging fruit. But it also works, obviously, for a lot of people. There's a lot of really famous female comedians and male comedians that are, like, hypersexual because we're sexual beings. Like, I'm not, like, downgrading that or anything. But, yeah, I've always found that, like, interesting. And, like, I don't want to, like, wear stuff that's, like, revealed. Like, I don't know why, but it's, like, I don't want you to like me for...
You want to be like for what you're up there doing, like the comedy. Yeah. Yeah. Would you like me for my jokes? Don't give me pity laughs, like...
Don't be like, oh, she's kind of hot. Or, like, she's, like... adorable. She's kind of like reminds me of a squirrel or something. I don't know.
Have you gotten that before?
Actually, yeah, I mean,
have people called you a squirrel before?
Yeah.
Really?
At my old job, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, a little squirrely.
Would you? Well, if you were an animal, what would it be?
Probably
a squirrel.
Probably a squirrel. Yeah.
I don't know what I would pick.
Or like some sort of like furry animal that would be into like Snow White. You know.
Like a woodland creature.
Yeah, woodland creature. For sure.
Chipmunk, squirrel.
Yes.
Okay.
One of those. Probably.
Badger.
Badgers seem a little aggressive.
Aggressive.
Yeah, not super aggressive. No. Otters are cute.
Sea otters. River otters look like hellhounds.
But they also, and they kill shit for fun.
Yeah, it's insane. Which is fucking psychotic.
Maybe an otter. No.
You heard it here first, folks. She is a murderer.
Yeah, I kill for fun. Yeah.
I have no idea. Yeah. You pick. What would I be?
I don't.
I've been compared to people say I have yellow lab energy mixed with orange cat energy.
Oh, like domestic animals.
Yeah.
You are pretty domestic, I guess. You did just say you like being here and like mowing your lawn and shit.
I love mowing. I just mowed my lawn yesterday. It looks so good.
It does. It looks really nice. Look, his lawn looks great.
It was fucking 100 degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
But it's once I start, like, I'm gonna finish.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend. I'm like, dude, it's hot as fuck. Like, I'm dying out here. He was like, just do the front yard tomorrow. I was like, are you a psychopath?
No, I'm already here.
Do it all now at once.
Yeah, I went for like a 15-mile bike ride yesterday because I'm also psychotic. Yeah.
Like, do you have like a specific road bike or?
Yeah, I just have
like a pretty good one.
Bike. Yeah, it's not super nice. I got it on Facebook Marketplace. The new Craigslist.
The new Craigslist, yeah. Less murdery, still a little murder.
A little murder, yeah. You could definitely find some murders.
Not completely void of murder,
right. But Craigslist just used to be so cool, man.
Craigslist used to be shit, dude.
I want to tell you something funny because I almost got the job. Like when I moved to Boston, I had like no money and like didn't really have a real job because I just like did it on a whim.
Yeah, you moved into a warehouse.
Yeah, I know. So I didn't need a lot of money, but I was on Craigslist like looking for gigs because that used to be a big thing.
Okay.
Like you could just do like a couple random jobs, and there was this one, and I'm so this guy posted. It wasn't like sexual in nature, kind of, but it like was, and so. He wanted someone, a woman, to go to the mall.
Okay.
With beach balls, like blown up beach balls.
All right, like
and
multiple?
High heels. Yeah.
Okay.
And then like pop them in the mall, while he watched from some place that you would never like know where he was, and that was like his thing. He wanted. He'd pay you $50 per beach ball.
How do you find out that's your thing?
I know, right? I was so curious.
Niche.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up though because he did call me and asked.
Did you do it?
He asked me. Okay, I fucked up. He asked me what my high heels looked like. I didn't have high heels at that time.
Yeah.
I was gonna go get some at fucking the
you were like considering
thrift store if I got the gig, right? Like I wasn't gonna buy them if I didn't need them.
Right.
And I was like young and I didn't wear high heels ever, and so. I was like, like red, and he was just like, I feel it. Like he was like, you're not taking this seriously enough. Yeah, I think I have other candidates. Which does he have other candidates?
Insane.
I know,
How many?
Yeah. But Craigslist was so fun for that kind of stuff, where you're just like,
I feel like the audience deserves a resolution to this.
I didn't do it. I never did it because I didn't have high heels.
But if you had high heels,
I would have done it. Yeah, I would have probably done it. It seemed pretty safe, honestly. It's like he didn't.
It does seem pretty safe.
I would have had other people there. Like I wouldn't have like gone to the mall by myself.
You also probably would like mall security probably be like you have to leave.
Probably would
after like the third one. They're like you gotta fucking go.
Yeah, this wasn't gonna be like my way to make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But
this wasn't a career path.
No, well it could have been, dude. I don't know.
You should have just fucking had some heels, dude.
I know. I still don't have any heels.
You still have any heels?
Fucked up.
Heels are crazy. I don't like. I feel like there's maybe I'm not like speaking for the entire male population, but like girls spend a lot like heels. Like I just don't.
Me neither.
I couldn't care.
I don't really get it.
Big eyelashes, I don't like.
Yeah.
A lot of girls like spend money on. I was like, I couldn't give a fuck about your eyelashes.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm glad you didn't.
I didn't. I don't. It's just fun. I just wish.
We should check on that guy though, because
I have his number.
Doing anything good.
I still have his number in my phone.
Somehow he listens to this podcast and he's like, I knew.
That would be so.
I knew she didn't have heels.
I'm gonna text him.
Yeah, text him the link. Okay, so
it's in my phone as Sean Beachball.
That's a good. You should also like an asterisk put possible murderer.
Yeah.
Like possible sociopath. Okay.
I'm sorry, we got off track.
No, you're good. That was an awesome story. But we're like almost at an hour. Dude,
Cool.
My dog is barking like crazy. I don't know what's going on.
We're having too much fun.
We're having too much fun. He's jealous.
Yeah.
So if you hear my dog barking, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're almost at an hour. That was a quick hour.
That was a quick hour.
Do you want to let's go into first set worst? As you kind of already mentioned, like
Yeah,
your first set was
joke.
Tab,
Yeah.
right? Tell me, were there any other jokes or that you remember from your very first set? And like, talk to me about like the feelings you had. Like, okay, I'm like doing this. I'm gonna get on stage in front of people.
Yeah.
In a pretty tough room, I'd say.
Yeah.
So like, describe what Tab is like. I've talked about it on the show before.
Yeah.
But like, you hosted the show for a while.
Yeah, it was fun to get to host a show that I ever did. Like my first show ever was there.
And you had like,
open mic,
what jokes did you have? And like, tell me about the reception you had. And like how long did you spend writing leading up to that?
Oh, like an hour before. I was like,
What?
I'm gonna do comedy.
Dude, you're an amazing person.
I know,
What?
it was just like silly. It was silly, right?
It's
I was
silly,
like, doesn't
goofy,
matter.
yeah.
I don't know anybody here at all. I'm moving here. And then when I moved, so then that was like November or something, or October, right before I moved in January.
Right.
And then I did go to another open mic like when I first moved
Which
here.
one was it?
At Tab. At
Okay.
At Totally Awesome Bar. And like they were like, oh, you actually came back to do comedy again, because like they just thought I was like one and done.
What do you think
like,
the overall reception at your first set was?
It was
Good?
good. Yeah, it was decent actually, which is weird.
Yeah.
But not bad. I mean they knew it was my first time ever doing comedy, so of
Who's
course
the host?
It was Brendan. No, or Brendan or what's her name? Melanie Goldie. I don't know if you ever met her.
I know who that is. Yeah.
Brendan and Melanie kind of used to like tag team it when I first
Right.
started doing comedy. Wrath was hosting
Right.
karaoke after. He was always there. Yeah. And then Hector was hosting. Like there was other people that were hosting, like El Rocco and Mike Flowers was hosting Stafford's.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that was kind of like the scene. Then I got into that scene, but I was doing my master's program also.
Yeah.
So and working.
How hectic was that? Like doing? Were you just doing like once a week? Like were you?
Yeah,
like,
usually like once a week, maybe not even. And I would also incorporate a lot of stuff from my program into it, which was like
Smart.
So my first comedy was like really kind of weird. Like it was like about biomimicry and like how
no one knows what that is.
biomimicry.
Yeah,
is
explain
how,
that.
Biomimicry is like using nature's adaptations to like create, like nature adapts to survive.
Right.
And like learning how nature does that and then using that in like inventions or things.
Oh, it's like artificial intelligence.
Kind of, but like
almost,
not
right?
actually like using it.
Right.
So it's like
using that principle and trying to
like
fabricate
hummingbirds, like they can like hover, right?
Yeah.
And so like using the principles of what they do to do that, like in drones or something
Right,
like that, but not
okay.
actually like using.
Yeah.
Not like taking from the hummingbird to like,
Just duct taping hummingbirds
exactly,
to drones.
yeah.
We did it.
we did it, guys. We figured it out. So like or like shark scales.
Yeah.
Are made a certain way so they are very like and then using that to make paint to put on boats to make them like better.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was something that I was like trying to incorporate into comedy, which was really weird. I remember like Pork Chop. You know,
It's a
Pork
hard
Chop?
sell. I do.
He was like, dude, I always learn something from your sets. And I was like, I don't know if exactly what I'm trying to do.
That's not what I was going for.
But yeah. So that's kind of like, it was weird. Like my comedy it was fun though. Like I did talk a lot about animals. I still have a joke that I like using from those sets. Like I still have things I like from.
That's awesome.
Those
After
things.
5 years, you have a joke from like your first set. You're like, yeah, this is like I like or from that. Like, time frame,
yeah. And then like just silly shit like pandas like are terribly adapted to society. Like they don't like having sex.
Yeah, I think it's do you know Nina Becton?
Yeah.
I don't want to butcher her joke, but she has a joke about pandas, like, and part of the joke is like where they have like panda porn to like try to get these.
They try to, they
to
really
fuck.
don't want to have sex.
Like,
They don't care.
It's great.
Yeah. We are the only reason that they're still around.
Yeah.
Like humans.
Like just.
Yeah.
They're all in captivity. Like, what do we? I think they just want to die out.
They do.
They just want to be done.
Do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Panda sex is a great category for
fucking hilarious
for comedy. I guess.
Yeah, panda sex is hilarious.
Classic joke.
I had it was right after Frogs actually one time. Something you said reminded me of this, but it was like my friend was there watching me at Frogs and I just got off stage. He's like, dude, like you had a good show. It was like really funny. And then I told him, because I think he's funnier than me. He doesn't do comedy, but I was like, I think you should try this. Like you're funnier than me. And he's like, no, like I'm funny, but like you're funny like on paper. And it's not like
you're like, it's not the nicest thing to say, but I get it. Yeah.
He was trying, and he like backtracked. He was trying to say like, he's like, no. What I mean is, you can like sit down and write down a joke and structure and then put it.
Yeah.
But I was like, the way you described it is like how people describe communism. Like it sounds good on paper,
right?
But in application, it's actually dog shit.
Right. No.
But it was just like a funny moment.
That's really funny. Yeah, a lot of people, like, there's a huge difference between just being funny in conversations and then getting on stage and creating this world for someone. Because, like, that took me a while to learn, where you have to create the world for the person that's listening to you. Otherwise, they're lost. Yeah. They're like, if you go into a joke without explaining the context,
you have to invoke the same like emotion, and it's not always like humor is the emotion. Like you have to explain like a confused or a scared or something, and then like tie that punchline to it. You have to like really put them in that situation.
Yeah. Otherwise, they just don't know what you're talking about. I see that all the time at the open mics. Yeah. I'm like, that's a funny. I get what you're talking about, but like, I didn't at first, and then so I was just kind of more confused than anything.
Do you ever give your like advice when you were doing tab? Just like, hey, like, this is how
someone asked for the most part, or to like people that I knew really well, just to like kind of workshop with them. Like
you were there at my third set ever. That's when I met you, actually. So I haven't even talked about this. So I met you it was Halloween, the weekend of Halloween. I think Halloween was on like a Saturday or some shit. I had just done the front porch, like my first 5 minutes ever. And then I went to, it was Thursday, went to band show. That's where I met Tracy for the very first time. Nice. Tracy already, shout out to him. Yeah. And then he was like, dude, you got to go to Totally Awesome Bar. And like, I don't drink. So I've never been part of like the Savannah bar scene or anything like that. And he's like, we got to go to Tab. I'm like, this place is called Tab. And he's like, well, it's Totally Awesome Bar. I was like, it's like, you have to go. If you want to do it, it's like, you have to go. I'm like, when is it? And he's like now. And I was like, oh, fuck. And he walked. I was like, jump in my truck, we'll go. And he's like, this is the place. Like, it's, this place is crowded. Like, this is the spot everyone works to get to. And I walked in there, and it was dead.
That's hilarious.
It was empty. And I was like, hey, man.
Well, that kind of happens sometimes where it would, like, get busy.
Well, I think it was because it was Halloween. Halloween was on the weekend. And then, so everyone was like, well, we're not going to go on Thursday. We're going to, like, save up our livers for fucking going out for Halloween. But like everyone was dressed up. That's where I met Bob for the very first time. I met you for the very first time.
Oh, I know what you're talking about when you said I was in a mullet. Yeah, I just was a different person.
Yeah, okay.
That's the first time you met me?
That is the first time I ever met you.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and everyone was, because I again, not doing open mics, I was just like, how do I sign up for an open mic? And he's like, go talk to Emma. And I was like, I don't know who Emma is. And he's like, the person in the mullet. And I was like, of course, yeah.
And I love that that's what, because I was wearing like a mullet and just like glasses.
Yeah.
I was a Tommy Tailchaser was my persona.
That was the first time I ever met you. And then I signed up, and then like you lit me, and I panicked, and I said, okay, that's all my time. And then you came to me afterwards. You're like, hey, the light just means 1 minute. And I wanted to be like, no, I know, I just got nervous. But instead I was like, okay, I'll remember that next time. And I left. Dude,
especially because I was dressed like that's so fucking funny.
That's our
I'm
first.
sorry, I love that because like, speaking of not wanting to be sexualized, I was like, let me just dress as a fucking bro.
Just a bro.
Like, yeah.
It was
so
good.
Dumb. Oh my God.
Okay, so we'll finish it off with. Do you have a worse set? So we covered your first set, like a set we went up. You're just like. I think the one that keeps you up at night, you're like, fuck, dude.
None of them keep me up at night, I'm going to be honest. I wish
I had your brain. You're like you got like a real zen vibe about you.
Thanks.
Do you ever get like, what's the most angry you've ever been? You get it. What's your fucking pet peeve where you're like, I'm going to snap?
I don't like when people are like just mean to other people for no reason.
Yes, why do they do that?
I don't know, that really upsets me.
I hate when people are like, I have seen this in the comedy world. So like, they'll be like, hey, how's it going? Like, you were really funny. Good job. Nice to see you. And then, like, as soon as they leave, they're like, fuck that guy. I hate them. They're worse. I'm like, why?
Yeah, dude. It happens.
How can you do that
all the time? That's kind of why, personally, I was like, kind of like when Tab stopped existing, I was like, this is kind of nice. I don't have to like deal with like the.
Did you ever relief? You're
drama.
like, oh.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm a grown ass person. Like, don't need to deal with like little petty. Why? Yeah. Like, it makes no sense. Which is why booking Frosty Frog was really hard for me because I was like. I don't want anybody that's going to be, like, bringing the negative shit into there.
I think I messaged you. I was like, hey, can I please do a Frosty Frog?
Yeah, that was nice. I was, like, not opposed to anyone doing that. I just, like, didn't know who would be down to, like, do the show.
I thought it was a good show.
Yeah. It was fun.
When people
Sorry.
are mean to each other, right?
Yeah, that's like,
I don't like it. Like, why? Why? What do you get out of that?
I don't like that. I don't know. I don't really have like big pet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty like, just live
Yeah,
your
you got like
own
a real
life.
zen vibe. That's really
I
cool.
do a lot of yoga.
But so you don't have any sets where you're just like...
No, I mean, so when I first started, I kind of like, this is probably bad, but like disassociated a lot when I would go on stage. Like just like totally.
Just out of body, like just out there and zone out.
I'm just doing this and this is fun. And then like, I eventually started to more... Like, I like became more present while doing comedy, and that's when it got better for me, obviously, because you are actually present when you're actually speaking.
Right.
And you're like, oh, I can, like, mess with people, interact with people, not just kind of, like...
You can pivot really quick. You can, like, add things to it,
Which is fun. And then... So I think, like, those first sets, like, I wish I was more present. But I was just nervous. Yeah. That's really all it was. Like, dude, I'd wear my friggin', like, fitness watch, and it'd be like, you're freaking out. Like, you need to calm down.
We're going to call 911.
Yeah,
you're dying.
Like, your heart rate is at, like... I was like, oh, shit. Like,
are you a very anxious person?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, not like... I mean, like, zen and anxiousness don't necessarily go together, but they do. You have to have kind of
they're
like
mutually
both.
exclusive. I think you got both. What's that saying? It's like a person isn't brave because they have no fear. It's a person's brave because they overcome fears.
Yes, right. Yeah. So that's comedy, I guess. With what I was doing,
comedy.
I was like, that's comedy. We're brave. We're super brave. We're so brave. Tell us we're brave.
Yeah. There's sometimes mine is I won't know I'm nervous until I go up there.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten a lot more confident on stage and stuff like that, but like there's times where I'm like, oh, it's gonna be fun. And I like to like in my head. I think what's his name? Jameson.
Yeah.
Slater. Right, that's the last name, Jameson?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
What a cool name, by the way.
It's a stage name. Jameson is the real name, but then the last name is different.
You know, you didn't have to tell me that.
I shouldn't have said that.
You didn't have to tell me that.
His name is totally Jameson Slater.
It's Jameson Slater. We're going to get you a birth certificate, guys. We're going to figure this out.
I'm sorry, Jameson. Just threw you under the bus.
He told me, and I think Sesko's told me this before, he's like, just like have fun.
Yeah.
So when I go to a mic, I used to go, I'm like, okay, like, fuck, I can't fuck this up. I can't fuck this up. I can't. And then I was just like, I just started like bullshitting with the people around me. I'm like, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a good time. Like, this is great. And I get up there, and then like, I psych myself up, and then I go in there, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm nervous now. Like it's still, I'm not like completely perfect.
Well, maybe my worst time. I had a set at I don't know if you were there at McDonough's, and this lady hated me.
Why?
Like hated me, and it was like so weird because there wasn't that many people there. It was like a weird McDonough's night.
Yeah.
I did I think call her like an escort because like she was with this like
old guy.
Yeah, like really like gross old guy too, and I was like. And
she was trying to get Monica Lewinsky fame.
Probably.
Yeah.
And I kind of gave her some shit. And then I think I told her I really liked the way she was eating her mozzarella sticks or something like that. Like something just like dumb.
Yeah, just...
And she was and she kept heckling me the whole time. Which was like funny to me because that doesn't usually happen to me much. Like, and usually I can like kind of handle it. And I did. But I was just like, what is happening? Like,
why was what a shitty... What?
Yeah, it was weird. And then she loved... people after that, so it was like 5 because I was worried I fucked it up for everyone else. That's kind of what worried me more. I was like, oh no, now I have to.
So you weren't even like worried about like, oh, I fuck him. I was like, oh shit, I might have ruined it for something.
Yeah,
you're such a nice person.
Well, it just sucks when like
fuck that lady. Though.
You kind of set up the scene if like you fuck up that like the next couple if they can't come back from it. Yeah. Especially if it's like an open mic. Or they have to dedicate like some of their time trying to get like, everyone back in, which sucks. Yeah, which is why good hosts are really important.
That is really important. I've done like hosted a couple times. It's more difficult, but I think hosting is fun because you like get like it's a lot more stage time.
Yeah.
Like,
and you just get like used to being able to play off of other people's
and
jokes
talk to the crowd. Yeah, I think that's really fun.
It's really fun. Yeah, honestly, taking a little break has been nice. There's been like I work at a bar, so like I get to shit talk all day long. And it kind of helps, right? It's like I come up with like really dumb stuff almost every day.
Are you still writing right now, even though you're kind of taking like a hiatus?
Yeah, a little bit. Just like things I think are funny now and again. Just like the other day, I was like, well, I mean, like Helen Keller was pretty much in her own sensory deprivation tank to someone, and they were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Yeah, and I was like, I haven't been doing comedy, so.
Okay, so
sorry,
we're almost. I think that camera's just shut. But this is really awesome. Thank you so much for coming out.
I like for having
that was
me.
a good podcast. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see you again next week. I will not miss next week. I promise.
He's gonna do better.
I'm gonna do better. The guest we have next week, you know, we're Shaylin. She's coming on the podcast.
That's gonna be a good
she's so
show.
fucking funny. Dude.
She's awesome.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Is there anything like do you want to like plug your social media, or you have any shows coming up or anything like that?
I don't really. My name is Emma Covello on Instagram, which is not my real name, even though I have had that written on several wedding invitations.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Chilling.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.